great to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. And the Falcons will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Utah Utes offense comes onto the field first today. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Under fire. Makes the catch. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. And the Utes line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Across the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Falcons are flying down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. That's caught. It's Clay. Turning it on. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The inside handoff. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Falcons trying to cash it in on first and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Sneaks it in.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
7, Utah 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Handoff from the gun. Finding open areas. Makes it past the marker. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Jacobs. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. It's complete on the right side. Quick spin on the run. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Robinson looking to pass. Hit as he throws. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. Makes the ground. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Utes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Touchdown, Utah! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. The extra point here would tie the game.
It looks like the offense just had the defense confused on that option play. Nobody accounting for the pitch man. Running back able to walk in.
And he puts through the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. With the catch, it's Clay. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Falcons have this offense rolling. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. Picks up the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
This time they'll go to the running game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Might as well give it to him again. Ripping through the defense. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, BG. The AT unit on the field. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Caught in the backfield. It's Perry. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Robinson will throw. That's reeled in. It's Jacobs. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Clay. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
That's caught. It's Ridley. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. On the run, it's McMillan. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Wants to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Flips it out on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Falcons line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. He leaves it with his back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get... Sneaks it into the end zone.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today.
The Utes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
No, it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was third down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time.
Makes the grab past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He's got an open man. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really...
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And they're able to make the tackle. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Got his man quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Robinson looking to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Parker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Perry. Touchdown, Utes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. 14. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. And some room to work. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Going to the running game.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's McMillan. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it on the counter. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Leaves it with the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass. But up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run. And they did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Robinson will throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Fires left. timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
29 Philly.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Backs looking for the goal line. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.